Before I start, I need to first thank the founders of DVI, okay, Dr. Aziz and Kak Saleha, Kak Nazli, and then my mentors, Haryana and Kandaka, and then my upline platinum, Suntris, for giving me this platform. Okay, today our gut pro topic is on women's health. Okay, this is a very huge topic. Actually, in 15 minutes, I've tried my best to make it as small as possible. Okay, um, let's see. Okay, how many of you agree with this statement? Women are different. Okay, the female. Okay, basically, the female body is actually very different from. How do I say this? We can even it's very different, not just because it can grow and birth a whole human being. Every hormone, every single cell it works in a different way. Okay, so the supplements and the nutrition that we require is a bit more different than the normal general men. Okay, so uh, let's say lah. Okay, what stages of what kind of stress do you think females actually go throughout their life? Anybody wants to give a try? You can. What kind of stress do you think a female? What? Mental stress. Body. This one very common. It's there already. Menstruation, pregnancy, childbirth, menopause. Okay, all these things happen in a female which men do not go through lah. Okay, so for all these things we have plenty of vitamin and supplements which actually help them to get a better, to improve their life a bit more better lah. Okay. There or here? Inge? Oops. Okay. First was, like I said, menstrual cycle health and support. Okay. It's something that every woman faces each month. Okay. Basically, what can happen during this time? There's bleeding happening, right? So she might require a bit more iron during that time for production of red cells and these kind of things. Childbearing and also prenatal. Do you know that during pregnancy, females actually go through certain things like iron deficiency? Okay, so for these kind of things also, you need to have some supplements. Okay, like iron is one of it. Protein is very important. Okay, for the growth of the child and all. Okay, and then we go to here or there. Okay, menopause. How many of you here know what's menopause? Okay, who don't know what's menopause? Okay, so what's menopause, Sundris? Okay, basically when it happens when the woman stops having menstrual cycle lah. Okay, during this time there's a lot of hormonal changes which happens in the female body. Okay, during this time, if you have seen like maybe your mother or your aunties or whoever, they'll go through a lot of mood disorders, body changes, and they can be quite irritable. All these things happen during this time. So this is all because of there's some imbalance in whatever nutrients that they have in the body as well. Okay, so in each stage of their life, females actually require different types of supplements, different type of nutrition. Okay, next we go to, where is this thing? Also, this is important for men and females as well, but we focus this for females lah mostly. Okay, as we grow older, we need for skin, hair, and nails. Mostly, it's in our diet. Okay, for our skincare and of our hair, and extra supplements we could be taking is biotin, collagen. You know, you'll get hair loss, our skins get wrinkly, sagging, all these things. When you give some supplements, it will help to recover our cells better. Okay. And then generally, in a woman's daily living also, you need some amount of supplements for general energy lah. Basically, multivitamin, protein, all these things will be giving you energy to go on with your day. Okay, especially like teenagers. Okay, teenagers are like high They have high physical activities. And then as you grow older, you will require it for your muscle building and all these things. Okay. So I'll go focus a bit more detail into not working. Okay. This is actually from baby until old age. Each stage will require a different what is this, different type of supplements lah. Okay, so I can't focus on each of it right now, so I'm going to be focusing more on the product base. Okay, so it'll be a bit easier. First we'll go on to vaginal health. Okay, who wants to tell me what is vaginal health? Everybody's like I'm just going to pick a name lah. Kugain, what's vaginal health? What do you understand about vaginal health? What do you understand? No, okay. A lot of people find it like a taboo to talk about it. Okay, by right, no lah, you shouldn't. Okay? Are you too shy to talk about intimate topics? Okay, when it comes to women's health, we usually try to avoid these kind of topics, but this is a very important thing in terms of women's health lah. Okay? So, what are the signs? Okay, let's say lah, this is some basic things lah, what we actually look at when you're talking about vaginal health. Order. Okay? People think that it's supposed to smell like flowers and roses, but it has its own natural scent. And if there is any difference in smell, like strong odors and all, it can be because of infection, bacterial growth, or illness lah. Okay. For this, your hygiene is very important. Okay, one. And then also discharge. A normal discharge can be watery, sticky, or egg white consistency, or thick and creamy. Okay. And also, if you have this kind of discharge, like unpleasant odor, change in color, change in texture, it can be signs of concern where it might be infection lah. Okay. We have to maintain basically our vaginal pH between 3.8, 4.2. And how can we do that with our product here is basically using our Nutrilite cranberry fruit drink base lah. It has probiotic, inulin and FOS for our daily intake. Okay, this is our cranberry fruit drink base. This is our new packaging. The one I have is the old one lah. Okay. So what it has, okay, it has 3 hero probiotic strains lah. Okay, I'll give you a better vision. Okay, 3 hero probiotic strains: Lactobacillus rhamnosus and HN001, Acidophilus and also Acidophilus NCFM lah. Okay, it contains 10 billion CFUs to keep your vagina healthy. Okay, they recommend for you to take it 14 days straight in the beginning. Okay, for you to maintain a better vaginal health lah. Okay, to reduce all these issues with the odor and discharge. Okay, so how does it help? It has probiotics in it, the cranberry thing. Okay, like I said just now, the lactobacillus. Okay, the 3 strains. Okay, it will help to balance your pH. Okay, and then it not only helps that, it produces lactic acid, which helps to maintain this acidic level lah. This prevents the growth of yeast, bacteria, and other harmful pathogens basically. Okay, and then also cranberry powder. Cranberry powder is a very super antioxidant. Okay, it has been actually known to combat UTIs lah. UTI is urinary tract infections. So this is quite important for the bladder wise. Okay. And then it has FOS, fructoligosaccharide. Okay, it's basically to help with the bacterial growth lah. Something like, when we take probiotic, we're adding fiber. This is the internal fiber inside it. Okay, and inulin, also a prebiotic fiber. It helps the growth of the bacteria. Okay, so this, I already talked most of this. Provides this 10 billion CFUs, optimal vaginal pH, balancing of the good bacteria. And then also has the prebiotic fibers for the bacterial growth. It's together 2 in 1. Okay, also it supports health and digestion as well. And then helps with the immunity, and cranberry concentrate for urinary tract health. Okay, there's different probiotics, and this is for the females specifically. Males can take if you want, but why you want to take them when you can take this, right? This is extra for females. Okay. Okay, then we go a bit more on gut, like Gut Pro lah. Okay, Gut Pro is basically, okay, next. What is gut microbiome? It's basically our gut punya good bacteria and bad bacteria lah. Okay, we're supposed to have 85% good and 15% bad. Okay. How you want to maintain this? Okay, it can be affected by age, gender, and all these things like product, exercise, lifestyle, medicine. Okay, how we can see if your gut bacteria is affected, this dull skin, body feels heavy, bloating, inflammation, tired, all these things a woman can also experience. And why this is important for a woman is to maintain her bodily functions lah, basically. Okay, what it compromises of our regular probiotic, soy protein, and also mixed powder. Okay, we will take this as breakfast like usually in empty stomach. How do we take it? We take it with water, 400 mils, 1 probiotic sachet, 1 fiber sachet, as well as proteins, 2 scoops. Okay. Next, we go to some vitamins. Okay. This is important to give the minerals, and do you know what it contains? Okay, it has multivitamin, multimineral, and also phytola. Okay, this is important for general functioning of the female body. Okay, salmon omega complex is for the inflammation that happens in all stages of life. Actually, females will require this to reduce inflammation. Okay, and then vitamin C and vitamin B. At what age do you think we should start taking this? Okay, recommended after teenage. After teenage, by right, you should start taking already, okay? Because you want to maintain your immunity, one, and then also if you see some teenage girls also tend to have these iron deficiency issues. Vitamin B helps with that, okay? Iron folic acid in pregnancy, this is very important, and also in patients who have bleeding issues and all, okay? This is for a bit older age, not to say very old lah. My age also can take already. Okay, it's for your bone function lah. As you start lacking, what is this? As you grow older, your body, female body actually tends to lose their bone density. So for that, okay, and then osteoglucosamine, same for your knees and joints for the older age group. Black cohosh is mainly for menopause. Okay, it has black cohosh and soy. Okay, for patients who are going at menopause, this will help to reduce your hot flushes. Okay, hot flush is basically some symptoms that a person undergoing menopause has lah. And then tropical herbs, it has 23, I think, this one, tropical herbs, I'm not too familiar, but it has components in it which helps with general well-being of females. Okay, and then our pink bloom. How many of you know this is actually specifically for women? Have you all tried this before? Okay, this pink bloom has 23 different types of herbs which helps in women well-being. Okay, there's a big topic inside, it's a big thing like in our Amway website if you see. Okay, this is more for skin lah, to maintain your skin rosy shine, and also our collagen. Collagen is also important for the joints as well lah. Okay, so it's important for women to get the right amount of nutrition in every stage of their life, and we need to actually bring in this kind of things for our body to be thankful to us in the future lah, basically. Okay, so thank you very much. That's all. I tried to finish this.